can't turn the phone while recording. Okay. Alright, I am going to assume that we are live because I just got a message saying that I can't turn the phone. So, put the light back on. Right. Okay. Tiny, can you log in and see if this is working? Okay.
She's just been a pain in the butt.
Oh. Right, okay. So today we were supposed to be talking about trading beliefs. That's what we were supposed to be talking about. But I'm actually thinking maybe we should talk about something else, something that's a bit more relevant, and that is trading at this point in time, trading with this chaos, apparent chaos going on around us. And I'm thinking that it's a really phenomenal time to go back to basics. I mean, like, can you imagine now more than ever, you're going to have to master the art of staying in high vibration when you're trading. We have to be consciously lifting ourselves out of fear and out of panic now more than ever. Think about it this way. Not only are you going to be powerfully serving yourself when you're trading, when you're doing that, you're also going to be powerfully serving your family and your community. And they need that at this time. The media is definitely guilty of trying to exacerbate the panic and the drama and the fear around this. And I'm not saying that it's not a serious situation. That's not what I'm saying. But they certainly are doing a very good job of instilling fear into people. And as traders or money managers or wealth builders, whatever you want to call yourself, it is extremely wise not to trade in a fear state. Okay, so you would be wise to do everything you can to lift yourself out of fear and remain in an inspired state. So instead of consuming all that is fear-based right now, consume what is good about what's happening in your life right now. Like yesterday, for example, I haven't heard the birds chirping and singing and doing their thing as much as I did yesterday all year. Okay, obviously it's to do with spring, but it was incredible. It was very powerful. It was very beautiful. So I just want to see, what is this comment here? Vertical, not landscape. Okay, sound very low. Is that better, Barry? Is that better? Tiny, can you see? I'm in Driver Traders. Barry, is that better?
Okay, so you are sort of at this angle.
What's that? What does that mean?
You are the wrong way around.
Okay. What is that? Let me show me. Am I sideways? Oh shit. Well, I should be upright now.
Well, you're upright now. There we go.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Sorry, guys. Oh dear. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway.
It's all good.
As I was saying, let me just... Okay, I'm in a new place. So I'm not in my normal spot. So, hello, Pearl. And thanks, Barry. Thanks. Anyway, what I was saying was that we obviously cannot trade in a state of fear or panic or anything like that. That is absolutely the death knell for successful trading, okay? So now is a really good opportunity to find whatever we can to lift ourselves out of it. And what I was talking about was, the sound is still a problem. Let's see. I'll try to speak louder, but there's still people asleep in the building. That's the only problem. So what I was talking about was yesterday I heard the birds, and that was just incredible to listen to the birds. I mean, I haven't heard them go like that all year. Now, obviously it's spring, but just to hear that like, you know, it gives you a sense of normality when you take yourself out of the drama, out of the fear, and this too will pass. This too will pass, and it just gives you it gives a sense of realism. Okay, because here's the thing. I remember many years ago, very many years ago, I was in Dublin, and I remember in the city of Dublin there was this smog, and this smog was so pervasive that you could be in a shop, and you'd be in a shop and you couldn't see the door. When you're at the counter, you couldn't see the door because the smog was so bad, and it lasted for what felt like a lifetime. It really did. And it felt like it was never going to get better. We couldn't see sun. It was constant, pervasive, heavy, thick, ugly, rotten smog. You couldn't hear birds. You couldn't see the sun. You couldn't see the trees. It was deadly. It was horrible. And then it began to feel like this is the way it was always going to be. It felt like this was it. This was life. This was doomsday. This is what it was all going to be about. It was so quick, even though it was a matter of just days. It was so quick. You lose touch with normality. You lose perspective with normality. And I'll never forget the day which we got up and the sky cleared. The smog cleared, the sun came out, and you could see the blue sky, and it felt like coming out of hell. But and it felt like a lifetime. When in actual fact it was just a few days, but that was enough for you to lose perspective. And so during this time, it's very easy to lose perspective. It is a dark time. It is challenging, but there is also some great things we can do. Like, for example, one of the things that we've done is we've set up a WhatsApp group for our region, getting lots and lots of people into this WhatsApp group for where we live in Wapping. And what we're doing is everybody who can help and everyone that needs help, we all get together on this WhatsApp group, and we, as a community, we help each other out. Do you know that is so inspiring? To see the good in people, to see the love in people, to see the compassion in people. And then when you go and sit down to trade in that state, you are so out of those low vibrational states of fear, shame, guilt, regret, and all that. You're up on the levels of inspiration, love, compassion, where your heart is bursting. And that is the zone that you need to be trading in. Now, I know some of our guys are making really good money trading at the moment because they are consciously, deliberately focused on lifting themselves out of the lower vibration states of fear and panic into compassion, love. So do what you can. Look for the multitude of incredible, wonderful, brilliant things there are in life right now, because there are there. Birds singing, the sun shining, dogs playing, compassion with each other. Help you, instead of looking how you can panic buy, look at how you can help with somebody else, because there's plenty, there's abundance, there is abundance in scarcity, lack, fear. There is only scarcity, there's only lack, there's only terror. There is nothing to be gained, nothing constructive to be gained in that space. But the more we consciously, deliberately lift ourselves out and put ourselves into the state of, how can this serve? How can I powerfully move forward in this? How can I deal with what the reality I've got right now? How can I deal with it and make life better for me, my family, my community? That remaining heart-centered, remaining focused on your vision, remaining focused on your goals, and not letting anyone detract you from that or distract you from that. That is where you're going to be naturally, automatically, and in flow in those higher vibrational states of love, compassion, empathy, and gratitude. And that's where you're going to be trading perfectly, calmly. And that's where you're going to be allowing the market to tell you what to trade, rather than you trying to predict what the market's going to be doing, because we can't, okay? All you can do is trade what the market is telling you to trade. And you can't do that when you're in fear, because you will be in a panic and you'll be trying to predict what the market's doing. Don't try and predict, because the market's always right, not you, not me, none of us, all right? So the more in which you are open to receiving the information from the market and allowing the market to tell you what to trade, the more you will be in flow, the more you'll be in that state of inspiration, and the more you'll be financially rewarded for that. Here's the kicker. Do that now. When you start doing that now, when you do that now. This too will pass. There is absolutely, I promise you, this too will pass. And then when they get to the other end, not only will you have been rewarded insofar as you'll have had profitable weeks or months, however long it will last, but you will have learned so much about yourself. You will have experienced such beauty and such magnificent compassion and love and gratitude that you will have established a whole new way of trading naturally. And the days of which you were trading in fear or doubt or trying to predict, trying to control the market, trying to get back in the market, they're gone. They'll be gone. This is a phenomenal opportunity to transform the way in which you trade, to transform, to get a whole new perspective on yourself. It's a phenomenal opportunity to learn about yourself, to become more self-aware, to be able to step out of yourself, get out of your own way, give back and help and give love, give compassion, give empathy, and you will get that back in bucket loads from the universe. The universe will always meet you halfway. That's the beauty. Why would you not do it? If you're in the fear states, the universe will meet you halfway there. In that fear state, in that panic, you'll get more. That's all you will see, and that's all you'll get more. And everything will seem dire. What's the benefit? There is zero benefit. Zero benefit. There's massive benefit in observing what's going on. Massive benefit in that. Observing, by all means. Not saying stay blind to it. Observe it. But see how you can powerfully use it in an inspired state with love, compassion, and empathy. Okay, we've got two choices here, and both of them are transformational, and both of them will have long-term impact. The one is the decision that we're going to stay in fear and panic. Or two is the decision that we're going to actually be in inspiration. We're going to be in love. We're going to be in compassion. They are decisions. We make that decision. Not the media, not the universe, not the virus, not anybody, but we ourselves make that decision. We are the cause of the effect. What is the effect that you choose? I choose inspiration. And I know many of the tribe members are choosing inspiration. Are you going to choose it? So let's get together. Let's make this really, really a changing point in life. Something that makes life so much more beautiful, so much more rewarding, and so much more financially rewarding as well. Okay, guys. Take care, and I send you lots of love. And do something. Set up something in your community to get yourself out of fear. Get yourself out of the drama. Okay? Do something beautiful. Do something great. Do something awesome. And because now's the time where humanity needs love and compassion. So let's be part of the solution and not propagate the problem. Okay, guys? Take care. Lots of love.